And hello, everybody. Thank you for being here today. We're just doing some last minute pieces, getting everybody into the room. Thanks so much for being here. And we will be with you in just a moment. Glad you've all joined. Super excited about today's sing and today's fabulous lineup. Glad so many of you are joining in on the fun. And let's see who we have here today. Hello, everybody. So glad to see you all. Glad you're here. Welcome to the Carpe Diem Arts Monthly Community Sing. It is April 21. We are celebrating Earth Day and Arab American Heritage Month with four fabulous musicians or musician groups. So how we're going to do this today is we are going to do it as a round robin. We're going to open with one performer and they will pass it on to the next performer. We're starting out our set today with Elizabeth Myers, who's coming in from North Carolina, but really she lives in Morocco, and she's going to be sharing songs in honor of Arabic American Heritage Month. And we'll get back to Elizabeth, who's starting today. I also want to let you know you will be hearing from, Orfea, who are actually behind me, sort of, and they are going to be singing Bulgarian music, and some Earth songs. And so you will get to see them in a moment. They are here in my dining room. We're going to have music by Dan and Claudia Zanes coming in from Baltimore, fabulous singer-songwriters. And activists extraordinaire. And of course, Sally Rogers coming in from Connecticut. And most of you, I'm going to bet, know all of these folks and have sung with them both in here and other places before. We're so excited that they're here with us today. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. This is, again, a program of Carpe Diem Arts. We want to thank the Montgomery County Arts Council and the Maryland States Arts Council for all of their support, for all that they do to keep us going and going and going. So a reminder that we also have the Daily Antidote of Song every day at noon Eastern Time, one song every single day for free, virtual. Links will be in the chat. Please join us there too. I recognize a lot of folks here today, of course, from that as well. Thank you again, and I'm going to go ahead and kick off today's amazing sing with Elizabeth Myers, who actually I know from Washington Revels. And Elizabeth lives in Morocco now, and she, you know what, Elizabeth, I don't have my notes. Can you tell me what again it is that you do?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm a longtime reveler. I think since 1995, I've done 16 Christmas Revels shows, and I am a lawyer living in Morocco, doing development work in democracy building all across Africa. I'm going to sing for you a couple of songs today that have featured in Revels shows. The first one is from the 2011 Andalusia Revels. I don't know if folks came to that and saw that. Um, it's basically a love poem. It's called Lama Beda, and it's a muwasha, which is a particular type of poem, which is a secular poem. The lyrics in Arabic are really beautiful. I'll translate them for you in a minute, but this came out of the region of Al-Andalus, which was the southern region of Spain that was known for 800 years as as a place of enlightenment where Jews, Christians, and Muslims lived in harmony before the Spanish Inquisition started throwing them out um, in the 1400s. So this song fortunately survived. It may have left Andalus and arrived in Syria. There's a wonderful Syrian singer who sings this as well. And I'll teach you the chorus because those of you who are in the show had to learn it for the show. But the translation of the poem is this. It's talking about a beautiful woman. When she began to sway, my love's beauty fascinated me, and something in the moment captivated me. A branch bent as she leaned on it. Oh, my promise and my confusion, who has mercy for me and my discontent, in love from my obsession, other than the God of beauty. Oh, which is, you're going to hear the word Aman. Aman means protection, but it's used in the way of meaning, oh, I, me, the way we say I, me in Italian for very sad songs. So I'm going to teach you the chorus here, you'll hear it, I think, 3 times in the song. And it's also how the song begins. So here we go. لما بداية الثنا لما بداية الثنا أمان 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 حبي جمال فتانا أمان 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 أمان. Okay, so that's the chorus. So I'm going to sing it once and then you sing. لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى and then aman 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 aman. Can you do it? Aman 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 Happy Jamal Fatana. Do that. Happy Jamal Fatana. And then Aman, 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 Aman. I did that a little bit low. That's okay. You can take it up an octave. All right. So we'll start with the chorus and I'll sing the verses and I'll bring you in on the chorus. All right. Here we go. Let me take it up a little bit. لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى أمان 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 حبي جمال فتانا أمان 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 أما بلحظ وصرنا أما بلحظ وصرنا أمان 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 غصن ثناء أمان 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 لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى أمان 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 حبي جمال فتانا أمان 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 وادي ويا حيرتي ويا حيرتي من لي شافي شكوتي بالحب من لاوتي إلا مليك جمال إلا مليك جمال أمان 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 لما بدا يتثنى لما بدا يتثنى أمان 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 حبي جمال فتانا أمان 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 أمان. That's great. And thank you all. And I'm going to say for Arab American Heritage Month, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak, especially, and I hope you've had a Ramadan Kareem. And now I'm going to turn it over to Orfea.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That was absolutely wonderful. Really, really beautiful. What a treat to sing with you. And I can't wait for one more song with you. So, Orfea, are we up and ready? All right. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. We are Orfea Vocal Ensemble. We are a Balkan women's ensemble based in the DC region. So our first song is Jata Tutfete, and we're going to sing it once for you, and then we ask you to to join us. And so the rough translation for this song is that it's a beautiful spring day and there are beautiful yellow flowers blooming, and a young girl is walking through the countryside and she sees the flowers and she picks 2 bouquets, and in the distance she hears a drum beating and she says, "Oh drum, beat for me, but shh, don't let anyone else hear you." So we're going to sing one verse just so you can hear it. Thank you. So we will go through the lyrics first. They will be in the chat. So we'll do the first verse. So everybody. Żółto to cwete, cwtesze, cwtesze. Żółto to cwete, cwtesze, cwtesze. Dum, dumcze, dum, barabancze, tropni mi, neka zwaj. Dum, dumcze, dum, barabancze, tropni mi, neka zwaj. Alrighty, so first we will sing the top part, starting with the first verse. So the first verse. So now we can try that one more time all together. Alrighty, and now that we got that, let's move to the chorus. So that's the dum dum she, the part about the drums. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, dropni mi, neka zvaj. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, dropni mi, neka zvaj. Alrighty, so now you got the top part. Let's do the drone.
So the drone is a drone, which means it stays on one note, except that it does change slightly. It goes to one other note. But we'll sing you the first part and then the chorus, and you can sing along with us. So the drone goes straight. Now the chorus. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Now we'll put it together.
Yes. All right. So choose your part and follow along.
Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Malka go mama bereshe, Malka go mama bereshe. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Dum dum che, dum baraban che, tropni mi, neka zvaj. Nad
Navego kitki praveše, praveše. Navego kitki praveše, praveše. Dum dum che dum baraban che tropni mi neka zvaj. Dum dum che dum baraban che tropni mi neka zvaj.
Thank you so much for singing with us.
Bravo. Thank you. And now we will turn it over to Dan and Claudia.
Thank you. That was awesome. My goodness. Thank you so much for that.
How do we follow these two incredible singers, singers and singing groups? It's so nice to be here. Thank you for inviting us. Happy Earth Day, everybody. When we made our last record, we worked out so many of the songs. With the Daily Antidote crew, you helped us navigate them and decide what to keep and what not to keep. And we'd like to just ask your permission to do the same again as we get ready for the next one. So here's a new song. It's called Nobody Smiles the Way You Do. And we have a part for everyone to sing, and it goes like this. Nobody smiles, whoa, the way you do.
Nobody smiles the way you do.
Let's try that one more time. Nobody.
And if you could go,
Nobody smiles,
so do you want to go up there?
whoa, the way you do.
Yeah.
Got it?
Thumbs up if y'all we good? All right.
Here we go.
Nobody smiles the way you do.
Nobody lights the room up quite like you.
You've got your own funny ways.
You always brighten my day.
Let's try it. Here we go.
Nobody smiles, oh, the way you do. Nobody sings the way you sing.
And nobody gives those songs your kind of swing.
You make the melody soar.
I always want to hear more. Nobody smiles,
Whoa,
the way you do.
and I like it.
Yes, I do.
And I love you.
Yes, it's true. All right, whistlers, you ready?
Here we go. Nobody smiles, oh, the way you do.
Whoa.
Nobody smiles, oh,
The way you do. Thank you all so
All right.
much. Thank you. We're going to pass the musical baton on over to Sally Rogers.
Well, hi, everybody. I believe I'm doing the song about washing your hands. This is a song I wrote for kids when I was working at the Chinese Immersion Charter School up in Hadley, Massachusetts. And the kids were complaining that all the other kids were throwing paper towels on the floor, and they were using so many paper towels, and they were making a horrible mess of things. And one of the Chinese teachers had happened to see a TED talk where the fellow who was talking, and unfortunately I don't remember his name, was talking about the importance of interstitial absorption, and that you could use one paper towel to dry your hands, and it wouldn't you absolutely could get your hands dry, no problem whatsoever. So I watched the TED talk, and I took his half an hour long TED talk and turned it into a 3-verse song. So it has a little part for you to sing to, and I think they're going to show. Erin's going to show a picture of a quilt that I made that's a tree with its roots going off to the edges. And since we're talking about Earth Day and so forth, that's where this song comes in. Now, the chorus is very simple, and it has hand motions too, so you can feel free to join in with the hand motions. It goes, when you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. Save the birds and the bees and the air we breathe. When you wash your hands, save a tree. So let's try that together. When you wash your hands, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. Save the birds and the bees and the air we breathe. When you wash your hands, save a tree. And that is a stupid call that I'm declining. Wash your hands first like you always do. Soap and water is the clue. And when it comes the time to dry, use one towel, not 4 or 5. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. Save the birds and the bees and the air we breathe. When you wash your hands, save a tree. Now, how do you get by using one? Let me tell you how it's done. You shake, 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 fold. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. Save the birds and the bees and the air we breathe. When you wash your hands, save a tree. Now you fold one towel right down the middle. Dry one hand first with a hey diddle diddle. Then you dry the other hand. Put that towel in the garbage can. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. When you wash your hands, save a tree, save a tree. Save the birds and the bees and the air we breathe. When you wash your hands, save a tree.
Woo! Thank you so much, Sally. That was really great. And thank you, everybody, on the round 1 of the Robins. That was really beautiful. So we're going to kick it back over to Elizabeth Myers. And did everybody see Sally's quilt on the screen, actually? Yeah, okay. Wasn't that beautiful? So, Sally, you made that your very own self?
Yes, I did. I made it my very own self, and it's been in a couple of shows and everything.
Wow. I think we might have something in the chat later about other places you can see Sally's quilt. So keep your eye.
Part of it was made out of recycled fabric.
There you go. Sally Rogers, walking the walk and the talk and the talk. Love it. Thank you, Sally. So we're going to kick it back over to Elizabeth again for one more song from Elizabeth before she needs to go. And so, Elizabeth, you're up.
Thank you so much, Jill. Amazing. How do you follow all that? So I'm going to sing one more that was also featured in another Revels, this time in the 2019 Sun, Moon, and Stars, celestial, oh my goodness, I've forgotten the name of it now. Anyway, it's another poem,
Celestial
Celestial Fools. Thank you so much. I should know, I was the Fool's Apprentice. I was the Moon Fool's Apprentice. So this is another secular poem set to music, thought to be also from Al-Andalus, but probably a little bit earlier, maybe a little earlier in the 800s, somewhere in the 800s or 900s. It's called Jalaman Kad Sawarak, and the translation of this is, exalted is he who fashioned you a beauty of water and clay, and made in your appearance a delight for those who look. Soften and have mercy on a lover who is melted from the heat of moaning. I ask that God protect you from the eyes of the envious. My love, in the name of the prophet, keep it short. The hurt from your rejection and delay is already enough. In your love, my mind has been held captive by you, and my heart has wandered. And your love, oh, my gazelle, is a temptation for the onlooker. And I'm going to teach you, there's one line that comes in a couple of times, and I'll sing it once, and then you'll sing it. I'll bring you in. But I'll just do the beginning of the song and get you into the line first. Jalaman. Oh, I think that's a little too. Jalaman qad sawarak badriyan mayawatin waj'al fi man tarak بهجة للناردين واجعل في من ترك بهجة للناظرين. So that last bit is the sort of repeated line. It's not exactly a chorus, but it's a call and response kind of thing. So it goes like this again. واجعل في من ترك بهجة للناظرين. Try that with me. واجعل في من ترك بهجة للناظرين. And so there are some quarter tones, but I'm sort of making them a little bit flatter for you, for ease of hearing. All right, so let me take it away. جل قد صورك بدري من مايوتين واجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين واجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين. يا حبيبي بالنبي اختصر هذا الكلام يا حبيبي بالنبي اختصر هذا الكلام يكفي ما قد حل بي من صدودك والمطال يكفي ما قد حل بي من صدودك والمطال. جل من قد صورك بهجة للنارين وجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين وجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين. One more. جل من قد صورك بهجة مايواتين واجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين واجعل في منظرك بهجة للناظرين.
Woo! Everybody, please give it up for Elizabeth Myers. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. For anybody for anybody that joined late, can you say again what the work is that you're doing for democracy in Africa?
Yes, democracy building, setting up countries and citizens for good governance all across Africa.
Beautiful. How many languages do you speak?
Let's see, I speak 3 fairly well. Yeah, so obviously I speak English, I speak French, and I speak Moroccan Arabic and can read a little bit of classical Arabic.
Beautiful. That's amazing. I'm so glad it worked out for you to join us today to help us celebrate Arabic American Heritage Month. And we're really glad you were here. Good luck with your grandbaby for the rest of your trip here in the U.S. And it was great.
Thank you so much. Eid Mubarak. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of the great smiles and all of the participating. It's been really nice to see all of that. So I'm going to spotlight my own screen here. There we go. Because we've got, Jim Marcos, are you going to sing with Orfea? So Orfea is now going to give us another song, and I do think actually that both Sally Rogers and Dan and Claudia are also putting something in the mix today besides Earth Day, also putting something in the mix for Arab American Heritage. So stay tuned. We've got lots of cool stuff coming up. Sorry, Jim. Okay, you guys are up. Thank you.
Okay, our next song is called Sabrala Yana Moma, and it's about a girl named Yana who decided to have a working bee or a party. And for each girl at the party, a boy showed up. For each one except for Yana, who got very ticked off, and she decided to go to sleep, saying, "If there's a single guy who comes to the door, wake me up." Sabrala Yana Moma. So, we're going to sing the top first, and we're going to do it in 2 phrases.
Do we want to sing one verse altogether?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay. Sabrala Yana Moma Sichki Maki Momi. Sabrala Yana Moma Sichki Maki Momi. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Okay, so let's do the top. We're going to start with the first phrase. Sabrala yana moma. And then Sichki maki momi. So all together it's Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. And then the refrain is Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Ellen, do you want to teach the box?
Yes, I'll teach the drone, which again is a moving drone. Very exciting. It means not just one note, but 2 notes. So the chorus goes. Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. I can tell you all have it.
I think we're ready to sing about 3 verses of this thing. All right. Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. Sabrala yana moma sichki maki momi. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Sabrala yana moma seden kanaklala. Sabrala yana moma seden kanaklala. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Nasichki te malki momi ergen nedoidoa. Nasichki te malki momi ergen nedoidoa. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. Lempero lempempero yazlare yazlatare yano mome yano. That was fabulous, y'all.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. That was so beautiful. Oh, I want to sing with you guys. It's actually amazing. All right, so we are going to pull down our spotlight here any moment now, and I think we are kicking it back to, good grief, where is it? Oh, there we go. I think we are kicking it back at this moment to Dan and Claudia Zanes, who are up next with another beautiful song. Do I have that right?
You got it, Joe. We're here.
Thank you so much. And thanks again to Orfea. That was beautiful. I'm so glad we have more songs from everybody still left.
That was amazing.
Wish we were at your house.
I know. Joe invited us over. What were we thinking?
I don't know what you were thinking. This is always the place to be.
All right, y'all. So we have another song to share with you. This is a Haitian tune. This is a song that has been around for many, many moons. And it's about, let me tell you a little bit about the song. So it's a woman is at home and she's preparing dinner for her family while they're out their way. And so she's cooking a chicken. She puts it in the pot, but something magical happens. The chicken bursts out of the pot, flies to the ceiling, and it's flying around the roof and or the ceiling. And she's thinking, how am I going to feed my family? So she's saying in this song, please, no one tell my family what just happened. Like, dinner is not going to be ready. So in this song, you're going to sing in Creole, Haitian Creole now. Your lyrics are going to be m'pap pale. Okay, I'll say it again. M'pap pale. Yes, which means I am not saying a word. So we're going to say m'pap pale, m'pap pale. You try. M'pap pale, m'pap pale. And then it goes m'pap pale, m'pap cause. You try. M'pap pale, m'pap cause. All right? So when you do the m'pap pale part, you're going to do this. It's like mom's the I'm not saying a word, okay? M'pap pale. All right, here we go. Woo! What's for dinner, y'all? Scientifique tap cuit yon poule la pete chaudière, pour la voler la lem pa pale. Scientifique tap cuit yon poule la pete chaudière, pour la voler la lem pa pale. All together, pa pale, pa pale, pa pale, pa cause. Pour la péter chaudière, pour la voler la lem pa pale. Scientifique qui tape cuit yon poule, pour la péter chaudière, pour la voler la lem pa pale. Chantez, pa pale, pati maman mwen, oh pati maman mwen, pa pale, pati maman mwen. Hey hey, pa pale, pati maman mwen. Pati maman mwen, pati kamet mwen pa pale. Merci en pile. Thank you all so much. We're going to hand it back on over to Sally Rogers.
I found the unmute button. I'd like to sing the song that I learned at the Children's Music Network and at the People's Music Network gatherings, written by Ted Warmbrand. He wrote the melody, and he collaborated with an Iraqi physicist that worked at Los Alamos named I'll get the name. I'll get his name. Tariq. Nope. I'll have to get it. But anyway, I will get it before the evening's out. And he wrote the lyrics in Arabic. And so I'd like to share it with you. And it's very, very simple. And when I do it live, I would have you answering back and forth, repeating like an echo song. Samir Badri, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Samir Badri, appreciate that. So the words will be here in the chat in just a second. Oh, there they are, and they are transliterated. They are not by any means correctly spelled or anything else, but the words are Dauna Naish Bi Salam, Dauna Naish Bi Aman, and there's that Aman again, protection. Dauna Nensish Akhlam, Dauna Namut Bi Salam. And in the translation would be roughly, let us live in peace, let us live in inner peace, let us weave dreams together, and let us die in peace. And as you can see there, it says Aman is more commonly translated as safety or security or protection. Ahlam is dreams. So there we go. And here's how it goes all together. So I'll sing it once through, and then I'm going to sing it and ask you to be an echo. So it goes like this. Dauna naish bi salam, dauna naish bi aman, dauna nensish akhlam, dauna namut Bi salam. So let's try it. I'll sing and I'll go dauna naish, bi salam, bi salam. The only tricky part is dauna nensish nens akhlam, akhlam. That's the only tricky part. And then we try to end together on bi salam. So Dauna naish bi salam, dauna naish bi aman, dauna nensish akhlam, dauna namut bi salam, dauna naish bi salam, dauna naish bi aman, dauna nensish akhlam, dauna namut bi salam. And that's the song.
Sally, that was so beautiful. Thank you. Can we please all give it up for Sally?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ted and Samir, for writing that song.
We had some good attempts going on over here. I thought you were right about the second part being a little tricky.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to all sing that together in a group so we can all learn it really well. Thank you, Sally. Totally beautiful. And thanks again, of course, to Dan and Claudia and to Orfea. We've been having an amazing run of songs here. I think that we have time. Actually, what time is it? Anybody? 7. I think we have time for everybody to do one more. Everybody good for one more? Orfea, Dan, and Claudia, and Sally?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to have, did I get the order right?
Yeah.
You guys were next, right? Yeah, okay.
I think so.
All right. So we're going to spotlight you all. And here we go. All right, Orfea, you are up.
All right. Hi, everyone. So our final song is maybe something we remember from days before we had our license. So like, you know, when you wanted to go on your first date with someone, but like your mom had to drive you. This is kind of similar. So the song is Chicho Vite Konye, which literally translates to my uncle's horses. So the song is that these uncle's horses are shackled in a pasture and they're really impatient to leave because you need to go to George's party and set up basically Maria and Ivan. So that's the gist of the song, is that these horses are very impatient to get out, to get to this party and do this very important setting up of people. So I guess we can start with a sample for you.
Chicho vite konye na hapavan pasa, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso.
Wonderful. So that's the gist of it, and it's 2 couplets that we're going to be singing. So that's like, I guess, the first quarter of the song. So we'll start with the first line. Chicho vite konye. We can repeat, maybe.
Chicho vite konye,
Na paivan pasat.
na paivan pasat.
And then the chorus is tutti man,
Tutti man,
tutte libe na fidan.
tutti libe na fidan.
Ya gagana.
Ya gagana,
Zupai libe boso.
zupa libe boso.
And actually, this is a kind of convenient song because the first line leads to the second line of the next verse pretty seamlessly. So I guess maybe we can start with the top part and sing through each of the verses, and then great.
Note again?
Yes, thank you.
Chicho vite konye, na paivan pasa, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso. Na paivan pasat, na daleko gleda, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso.
Daleko gled. Oh, are we not singing that part?
We can. Well, hold on, I think we need to teach the bottom.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Sorry, we should break up the song.
It will come as no surprise that the bottom is a drone. This is a very common configuration in Bulgarian traditional music, a melody on top and a drone on the bottom. It is basically one note except for a little crookedness in the beginning and a little crookedness at the end. So, gotta play the note again. You do it with me?
Chicho vite konye, na paivan pasa, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, ya gagana, zupa libe boso.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shall we try it? Shall we dive in?
Yeah.
All right. We will do 4 couplets through Na Godezhda Idat Usvato Georgi. We will arrive at Georgi's house and leave it there.
Chicho vite konye, na paivan pasa, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso. Na paivan pasa, na daleko gleda, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso. Na daleko gleda, na godezhda ida, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso. Na godezhda ida, du Svato Georgi, tutti man, tutti libe na fidania, haya gagana, zupa libe boso.
Bravo.
Oh boy, that was amazing. Thank you guys so much. So actually, before we switch over to Dan and Claudia, I actually said I would like to sing with you guys, and I remembered that in fact there would be an opportunity for me soon to sing with you.
Indeed.
So can you tell us all about that?
On May 7th, there will be a free workshop and performance at Sandy Spring Museum starting at 3 o'clock. If you go on the Sandy Spring Museum website or on our website, www.orfea.org, you'll see the details. The workshop starts at 3. and we will be teaching songs even more thoroughly than tonight, and giving you the words and the music and the cultural context. And then there'll be a short break, and then we will perform, but you will get to perform the songs with us as the grand finale.
Woo! All right, that sounds absolutely amazing. So I'm suspecting that is not live streamed. Is that correct? That's in person only?
Yeah, in person.
Okay, so in person only. So for those of you who are living in the DMV area, or for those of you like, our Charlottesville folk and all the rest who actually are driving distance from the DMV area, I'm going to highly recommend the workshop. And I'm hoping that I'm actually going to be there. So I hope lots of you will join us there. And thanks, Orfea, for everything, for bringing all those beautiful songs, and for having a beautiful workshop that we get to go to. The info for the workshop is in the chat, so you can pull it out of the chat. And thanks again, gang, for being here. And I think that next we turn it over to Dan and Claudia. And Dan and Claudia, actually, before you sing, can you guys tell us a little bit about the two projects you guys have working on?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, sure. Well, again, Joe, thank you so much for having us. We had a blast singing with all of you. Yeah, we've been working on a few different things, but I did want to plug in. Many of you have supported my soap business for many years now. Like since the start of the pandemic, I see a few of you whose names pop up in my orders list every now and again. Cleo Soaps, those of you who are interested, I make artisan soaps, handmade, cold process method. I'm working on my Mother's Day collection at the moment, so I just brought down 3 bars to share with you. They look like they could be part of my backdrop, right? Yeah, we've got lovely scents here, lovely colors, celebrating the women in your life, whether it's mama, whether it's cousin, sister, girlfriend, babysitter, whatever. I got lots of soaps, so please come and visit, join my, subscribe to my email list so you can be in the know of what I'm working on. I'm always coming up with new creations, and yeah, so I just wanted to say that real fast. CleoSoaps.com.
Thank you, Claudia. I'm going to attest to the fact that those soaps are amazing in smell and in gloriousness. I had one that I didn't want to use for like many, many months because it was so pretty. I just kept it on my counter. I was like, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. And Dan, can I turn it to you to talk about the great work you're doing?
Sure. Well, it's only great because people are showing up in all their greatness. But thank you, Joe. And many people here have come in and are strong participants in Constructive White Conversations, which is a place for white folks to come together and talk about what it means to be white, work through white racial conditioning, sort out a lot of the internal stuff that I'll speak for myself has blocked me from being purposeful and really living my values. So if you're a white person, you're curious, it's a welcoming space. It's a drop-in model, constructivewhiteconversations.org. Like I said, I see people here on the screen that have contributed so much to our gatherings. There's eight a month, and we do this so we can feel like we're living more meaningful lives, and also find our sense of purpose and usefulness in moving towards anti-racism and dismantling white supremacy. So
Thank you.
Let's do
Thank
this.
you. That's amazing. Thank you, Dan. So great. And links also in the chat for that. And so for folks who don't understand, those are actually virtual. They happen all around the world. Maybe Dan actually said that already. And while I'm busy attesting to soaps and to Orfea workshops, I also have to attest to Dan's incredible project. I've been to a couple different ones in different locations, virtual locations, and it's really amazing. And there's a lot of hard work that all of us can be doing to keep making everything better for everybody. So I really do shout out an invitation to everybody to join Dan and others of us in the room there. So thank you, Dan and Claudia. It's been great singing with you today. And do you guys have one more song you want to sing for us?
We do.
We do. It's another new one. We sang it on the Daily Antidote, so if you heard it there, you already know it. So sing it with gusto. Like I said, we're working out the new songs, and we're so grateful this community gives us a chance to do that. So thank you all for having us here tonight.
Yes.
You want to do
So you want to teach the part?
yeah, the sing-along part. Walking and talking Baltimore. That's your part right there. Walking and talking Baltimore. We're in Baltimore.
If you say Baltimore, like some people like me say Baltimore, so whatever your Baltimore, whatever you want to say, you say that lyric there. And then the next part you got to know is someday you will grow. And when you grow, you can raise those hands up. Someday you will grow. Someday you will go. And you'll point to that direction, wherever direction you're going, wherever Baltimore is. Okay? Someday you will know. Walking and talking Baltimore. So we got grow, go, and no. All right? And if you want to add some pizzazz, you can add someday you will grow. Whoa. You can do a little swell there, okay? All right. It's got some energy to it, so if you can snap, clap, whatever it is you do. How about some scatting?
Yeah.
How about that first? You want to start off with some?
Let's save it for this.
Save it for, oh,
Yeah.
usually, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
We're the prettiest people I've ever
Here we go.
seen.
Walking and talking Baltimore.
Either in real life or in a dream.
Walking and talking Baltimore. Someday you will grow. Someday you will go. Someday you will know. I'm walking and talking Baltimore. Yeah. Well, it's a city of poets, a city of songs.
Walking and talking Baltimore.
Well, did somebody say there's a party going on? Walking and talking Baltimore. Someday you will grow. Someday you will go. Someday you will know. I'm walking and talking Baltimore. Y'all look good.
Known for mystery and known for chance.
Walking and talking Baltimore.
Where the people got a style in their own kind
That's
of
right.
dance.
Walking and talking. Here we go. Someday you will grow. Someday you will go. Someday you will know. I'm walking and talking Baltimore. Y'all look so good. We're gonna do a little scat singing. All right, repeat after me. Here we go. Uh-huh. Shadoo-bop-ba-doo-bop-ba-doo-wop. Whoa. Yeah. Walking and talking about Baltimore. Walking and talking about Baltimore. Walking, talking Baltimore. Walking is Baltimore. One more. Walking and talking about Baltimore. Yeah.
All right.
Nice job, y'all.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Dan and Claudia. You had us all the way down to that last one, and then everybody fell apart over here. We were all like, that was really amazing. Thank you so much. So glad you guys are so close here in Baltimore, and really nice having you as neighbors. You are great neighbors in every respect of that word. So today in the Daily Antidote of Song, one of the things we talked about, our song leader Kate Munger brought us a song that was a quote from John Lewis, "We all live in the same house." And we talked about how he was talking about diversity, and that it also goes very nicely with an Earth Day theme, that we all live on this here planet, and what we do, including Findus running around in circles and making racket, what we do is what makes the difference, and all of us can be good neighbors to each other, and all of us can help make things better. So thank you to all of you for all the stuff that I know you do, including coming in this room and singing to give yourself strength to get up and do it again tomorrow, right? So thank you so much, everybody. Sally Rogers, do you have one more song to close us out?
I do, and it's a very quick one, so that's perfect. This is called "Gonna Plant Me a Garden," and all you have to do is repeat everything that I sing. But before I sing it, I just want to thank JoJo and all of the crew from Daily Antidote of Song, Aaron today, and others as well, who have kept this going for so long. I did a song a day keeps the virus away for 400 days, and that was a long time, and they're 3 times that now, or maybe even 4 by now.
Today was day 1111 in the Daily
One,
Antidote.
one, one. Okay. Well, it's just amazing. And we thank you for your dedication and for putting together these community sings as well. Now, I'm playing the dulcimer, and I don't know if you want to see me or the dulcimer. I could just do this. Would that be okay?
That's really cool.
Okay, I'm going to just leave my dulcimer because you've already seen my face. You know what I look like. So all you have to do is repeat after me everything I sing. Gonna plant me a garden, gonna plant me a garden, gonna make it grow, gonna make it grow, gonna water it well, gonna water it well, gonna weed and hoe, gonna weed and hoe, gonna plant me a garden, gonna plant me a garden, neath the sun above, neath the sun above, and the seeds I'll plant, and the seeds I'll plant, are the seeds of love, are the seeds of, gonna plant me a garden, gonna make it grow, gonna water it well, gonna weed and hoe, gonna plant me a garden, neath the sun above, and the seeds I'll plant are the seeds of love, gonna plant them in the yard for my friends to see, gonna plant them for you, gonna plant them for me. With a little bit of care, they'll grow to be flowering rainbows across the sea. And when they've grown from shore to shore, our sisters and brothers all around the world will harvest fruits brought by the dove. And in those fruits are the seeds of love. Gonna plant me a garden, gonna make it grow, gonna water it well, gonna weed and hoe, gonna plant me a garden, neath the sun above, and the seeds I'll plant are the seeds of love, and the seeds I'll plant are the seeds of love. Love.
You got some singers here.
Woo! Thank you so much, Sally Rogers. That was absolutely
welcome.
beautiful. Thank you for bringing us so many great songs today and helping us celebrate Earth Day and Arabic American Heritage Month. Let's all please give it up for Sally Rogers.
Thanks. Can I make a quick announcement?
Oh,
And
yeah,
that-
I'm sorry. I forgot to ask you.
Well, it's a quick one. Claudia Schmidt and I sing together regularly, but we're doing a special double duo concert series coming up May 4, 5, 6, and 7 with Emma's Revolution, which is Pat Humphreys and Sandra Oh. So the 4 of us are going to be doing 4 concerts. The May 4th one is close to me in Woodstock, Connecticut. May 5th is in Schenectady, New York at the 8th Step. And May 7th is at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Arlington. And the last one is at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Providence, Rhode Island. So if you want more information, you can go to my website. The information is there. It's also at Emma's Revolution has a fabulous website where all the tickets are right there. You can get your ticket right online from their website. So if anybody wants to go, unfortunately, it will not be streamed, but it will be live. And if you live in those areas, please come. And if you don't live in those areas, but you know someone who does, please pass the information on. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sally. So the links for that are also in the chat, and And yeah, it sounds fabulous. I do wish you were going to be closer, and we'll hope to see that same conglomeration of folks around again. And actually, you know, we sing with you, Sally, regularly in the Daily Antidote, and also with Pat and Sandy, but we have not yet had any songs with Claudia Schmidt. So maybe
Oh, she'd love to come, I'm sure.
yeah, maybe we can work on that. So, all right, let's all please raise up our hands and flap around and do our thing for Sally Rogers, and for Dan and Claudia Zanes, and for Orfea, who are all kind of blocked by me right now. And let's just all give it up for Jim Harkless's laugh, too, because that's... And wait, where did I stop? I lost my thread. Oh, and Elizabeth Myers, who sang with us today, coming in from North Carolina, but currently resides in Morocco full-time. And so we were super glad to get her on this side of the pond, because the hours were definitely better for her. At this point. So
I was in those two shows that she meant. I was in the two shows she mentioned that the songs are from. Today.
That's great. That's why Jim was singing along with them much more astutely than the rest of us were over here.
Not really.
So I want to thank you all again. Let's give it up again, please. Orfea, you guys were fabulous today. Thank you so much. Dan and Claudia, love singing with you. Oh, look, the Foopy is here. Wait, your Foopy is nice and quiet. Oh, that's because you're on mute. All right, wait, we're going to unmute you, and we're going to see if we can spotlight you. I got to figure out how to do that because I'm stuck on other things. Here we go.
She heard Sally's dog.
Yep.
That was my dog.
Wasn't my dog. I have no dogs.
Oh, no.
That was my dog. Miss. You'd never believe it now, though.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can all just sit there and look at the dog now for the rest of the day. Now, I guess we should all go about our businesses. Some of us have things to do.
You.
I'm going to feed this crew here, actually. We're going to go into my kitchen and eat some nice Burmese food. Wish you were all here to join us. Dan and Claudia. And others.
We're having meatloaf here if you want to come.
There you go. Yeah. Put it in the chat, whatever you're having for dinner. There you go. All right. Or tea time or breakfast, depending on where you are. We're going to say goodbye to everybody on the live stream, and then we'll say goodbye to all the folks in the room. And we'll actually go ahead and stick in the room for a little bit of social time. We've got about 20 minutes, I think, left here if folks want to stay and just chit-chat. And various and sundry folk from here might come over and say hi to the screen. So let's say goodbye to the live stream. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. And please join us again on whatever the next month is, May 21, for our next Community Sing. May, I believe, is Asian American Heritage Month, and we've got some great stuff already lined up. So please come along for the ride. Thanks again, Sally Rogers. Great to have you with us today. Lots of love. And thanks, Diane Dowling, CFO at Carpe Diem Arts. Making all the things work behind the scenes. So much appreciation. Thanks to Judy Zerbrig. So I'm noticing that last name also matches some of the last names of people who are in my house. So this is Ellen and Kirsten.
Linda. Oh, no, Aunt Linda. And Kathy.
Yay! That's so sweet. And there was a beautiful little one on your screen I was watching that was making me very happy. That was lovely. So Judy, thanks for joining us today. It was great to have you here. And who?
And John's over.
And John. There you go. Thank you so much. And that's so Ellen is part of Orfea, and Kirsten over here is part of Rebels. And so the gang is all here. Sheila in Florida, thank you so much for being here today. Mabel and the Bears, and no Bob in sight. Oh, there's a Bob flappy hand. Nice to see you. Glad you guys are both here. Lots of love. And thank you, Susan in Ohio. Thank you, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Curly Tops 1 and 2. It's Willard and Leanna. Nice to see you guys. Deli in Maryland. Nice to see you. Thank you. You had a great smile on today. Aaron, thank you so much for running the tech for us from Brooklyn, New York. Priscilla Tennell. I also happen to know that there's Tennells in the room. So Priscilla, I believe, is mom to Leanna over there. So that was fun to see you guys all smiling together. So I think Kathy Boyens and friend. I'm not sure I know you guys. I'm glad you guys are here.
Kathy.
And Kathy.
Oh, it's Aunt Kathy. I should have known.
She's Zerbrig,
John Zerberg.
So there's like Zerbrigs in the room going under different names just to fool me. Thank you so much for being here. Glad you guys made it, and hope we'll get to see you again at other programs. Martha in Oregon, thank you for being here. Beautiful smile today. Also, Kevin Ennis, coming in from the hospital too many darn times, Kevin, but we're sending you lots and lots of love. Get your butt out of there as soon as you can, okay? Hugs and love to you. We're all thinking about you. Leah in Illinois, thank you so much for being here today. Laris, coming in from the UK. Wait, Laris, you stayed up late to be with us. Everybody give it up to Laris. Findus thinks you should go to bed. So, Lars, thank you. That was really, really nice of you to come. We're so glad you're here. Annette in California, thank you. You have not stayed up late. We're staying up later than you are. And Kathy in Colorado, thank you so much for being here. Great to see you. Diane in Puerto Rico, thank you so much. It's nice to see you. Bonnie in Idaho, great to see you. Thanks for the great smiles. Carolyn in Idaho, also great smiles. Thank you. Hindi, nice to see you coming in from Toronto. Glad you made it. And Storm in Massachusetts. Jane in Texas, glad to have you. And we've got folks off camera. Mel, Dark Deer. Fred in Silver Spring. Penny and Ralph in Victoria, Amanda and Miles in Michigan, Mommy in New Jersey. Hi, Mommy. Hope you're feeling better. And Caroline Quant. Oh, there's Amanda and Miles. Hugs and love, guys. And Caroline Quant coming in from DC. So glad all of you are here today. Thank you so much, and hope to see you all at the next event. So.